Okay. Let's get started. We're gonna try some crazy stuff today. I've been thinking some crazy stuff, and it likely will make my character worse, but I kind of want to find out. But yeah, it will probably be not a good thing, but we're gonna see. We're gonna sacrifice offense and defense, question mark? This to see if we can sort of restructure our offense and defense. I'm not 100% sold on it. But it's got potential. And I'm curious on how it would go. So, we might just freaking do it. We might just freaking do it. I'm trying to see if we would actually save points, really, at all. To do it this way. I don't know. But what I'm thinking is I'm actually going to take this out. Which brings down my max res a little bit, which I don't love, but it is what it is. I want to move that maybe even over here for just more damage. I also took out block, so we're sacrificing some defense for offense because I like attack speed a lot. And then we have 3 points here, which I kind of just want to put there. We would be losing a lot of AoE. Like, I think this is just like inefficient. I don't even think it's good, but I'm curious about it. I probably should be doing this on like a calculator real quick too. Probably should. But this is what I'm thinking today, boys. I'm thinking about doing some experimentation. Because my build has been feeling pretty good, but there's a couple things that I want to change. I want to have better rage sustain. And I want to maybe even do more damage. What's up, Balg? And more attack speed. We will see. It's all good, man. No, we decided to get some rest a little early last night too. So it is about that time where I think I need to start sort of getting more sleep. Still putting in the work, still doing our thing, but just getting a little bit better rest perhaps I think would be good. But yeah, brother, makes sense to me, man. What's up though? Yeah, still need to keep pumping PoE. But I am thinking about dropping some stuff. This is an easy 3-point to get. I just don't know if this is better than this or than this. This is a lot of AoE and damage. And if Aftershock AoE is really nice for blowing up maps. It feels kind of troll to not take that if I'm investing in Aftershocks the way that I am currently. And we kind of are. But I might drop my block just so I can get those, like, when things proc on me getting hit. I want those effects to happen a little bit more frequently. So I'm taking this out. Even though, like, the thorns is kind of cute, because I actually do have some thorns, but if I'm going to take out armored plating... Like, this is gonna make my character a lot squishier, so I'm a little bit worried about that. I'm a little bit worried about that. But Scavenge Plate doesn't really help me on bosses at all. And we're not just doing bosses, but like we need to have like some bossing potential. So there's 2 gems that we could use. We could either use that ancestral gem guy, or we could use the totem. The shockwave totem. Which is fine. Just kind of sits there and slams. But I could also put, like, Perfect Strike on the big totem. I don't know where he went, though. He gone. I don't know where he went. It's like a blue totem looking guy. He just gone. But anyway. I want to get a particular setup for this. Will it let me do the Font of Rage? on our little toady. Yeah. Creates a Font of Rage. Fonts of Rage from supported skills grant 2 rage generation per second to you and your allies. So I want that. So I could do like this, but I don't know what to drop. Like we could either drop Scavenged Plating, which I might need to do anyway. But I might drop Leap Slam for it, but I might drop Scavenged Plating from Berserk again, because if we're gonna invest in all this rage stuff, I kind of want to have Berserk, but Berserk just scares me because you degen so much life, you know? I don't like that. I want to be tankier, not be degenning life all the time. But if we took out Leap Slam, which would be kind of crazy to do, because I really like this thing right here. Holy Descent is like really the main reason why I even have Leap Slam at all. But we can plop down our toady, and our toady kind of helps us get rage generation going pretty nicely. I know, no Leap Slam is a little sus, isn't it? It's a little sus, but we are charging around like a madman all the time right now, right? That's nice. Whoopio. Where's this guy? What does he want? Go, buddy. Whoopio. So yeah, no Leap Slam's kind of weird, but I'm thinking about trying to move fast right now. Think about speeding around. And so, again, it might nerf my damage way too much. But I might even take points out of this other thing. I kind of feel like I can't really live without this right now.
What is it?
That feels a little too good. Even though it does degen my health, if I actually use Berserk, then it degens my health. We felt pretty tanky doing what we were doing before, but again, this is so much damage to give up. It's just I don't like the attack speed loss. But if I take that off and I leave all this, we have 3 points to work with, and I could do like this, which doesn't make up for the damage loss. But I do get stuff with that attack speed. Like, I'm feeling like really crazy right now. Fire Avatar Stampede Titan. Yeah, that's like, that's kind of something that sounds like something I want to do. That does sound really fun. Because I think as time goes on, scaling your damage with elemental damage is going to be a really big deal. We have access to these AoE nodes, which would be good. They're not as juicy as this whole thing, but this is kind of, I don't know. This is gonna cost me some gold, but I'm telling you, this is the kind of thing I should be doing on a like an actual talent calculator. Not this.
Nothing is said yet.
I need to connect here. That's what it is.
I have changed. Go on.
We're not doing the Warcry stuff. Alright, so we're pretty much just connecting through armor. We still have this beef, though. I might not need this.
I've changed my mind.
No, I don't. I like it, but I don't need it right now. I always like that strength, but so what I'm thinking is we do like, I'm curious about this attack speed right here. So we get all that. This is so close by, and then we could do 1, 2, 3 for stun build up and attack damage. And I'd also like to have this, right? The more AoE stuff too. Because we're kind of losing a lot. So basically what I've done is I've dropped my block, I've dropped my max res to get hit a little more frequently. And I think I'm dropping my DPS too. But we'll see. Trying to get some of that good attack speed. It's gonna be a little bit weird though. No leap slam is definitely weird. Definitely weird. And I've really been enjoying the armored plating too. But we can't really have overwhelming presence and armored plating, but that'd actually be kind of sick if you could. I think Magic Find is helpful, yeah. So we have definitely dropped the durability of my character a little bit. But in doing so, we've sort of just changed the way that we're dealing damage and AoEing and getting stun build up. But I really want this rage sustain. I think that feels really good. And I don't think I don't know. This pathing is kind of interesting. We'll see. We'll see how I like it. I think it's just worse. But I'm gonna find out how much worse it is. But yeah, this is like I'm doing a little bit less damage and less stun buildup, but in exchange for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in exchange for like I guess 1. It just basically in exchange for more attack speed. I just think this is just I don't know. Like I'm instead of 5% reduced attack speed, I'm getting 5% additional cast speed, so it's like 10% more or attack speed, not cast speed. And slams are not affected by attack speed in the exact same way, I don't think, because I think it always... Some of these always adds seconds to a total attack time. So maybe attack speed isn't as good, but I do think that it is good. Because you can see how much of a difference it makes with like Stampede or Sunder. So it's like this with Sunder versus this with Sunder. Like it goes off faster. For sure. I think it's like the wind up. You can kind of feel it in the wind up, right? So I wanted a little bit more attack speed. Ugh. Ugh. I'm getting chopped up. Oh my gosh. You see it? Does that look funny? Ugh. Yeah. So no leaf slam, just rolling and toting. Can I do more AoE on this totem? Like I want the totem's buff radius to be more. Am I using AoE on anything? I don't think so. All I want is for the totem to give me more of an AoE buff. Like, can I be further away from the totem and still get Font of Rage? I don't think so. This is more like a boss killing thing, so we could put Leap Slam back in. But Leap Slam is also nice against bosses. This is tricky stuff, boys. This is tricky stuff. We could also drop the attack speed out. This is another thing that we could do. Can the totem just slam more frequently? Yeah, go ahead. That's good. I like that. Yeah, supercharged slam does seem kind of cool. I'm not gonna do that one though. Okay. So we've got. I don't think rolling slam is gonna do as much damage as Sunder for me. Not right now. Scavenge plating, I do like that a lot. Leap slam, I do like that a lot. I'm just feeling crazy today. I'm just feeling crazy. I'm curious. I'm curious how some of this stuff is gonna work and how some of this stuff is gonna feel. That's just how it is right now. What I want to do is... where'd my other gems go? Right, did I not have a Bloodlust in there already? Okay, what I want to do is I'm going to take some attack speed out of Stampede, which is still really nice. Hold on a second. I'm going to put the bleed back in there. We're going to put... oh, where is Bloodlust? Oh, it's just chilling up there. Okay, I gotcha. That's where it was. Alrighty. Alrighty. I'm using blood magic. We're not doing that. That's funny, elevated, I like that one. Okay. I don't have a tower to run yet, but we can why don't we experiment in this map? See how squishy and good and or bad this feels. Kind of juice up a little bit. So again, we reduced my max res and we reduced my block. Put a little less attack speed on this thing. Nobody's really hit me yet. Health moves a little more. We're just kind of rumbling through. I think I like the attack speed on it better, but yeah, I might just keep the attack speed and then when I get 6 slots, I'll put it on it. The Font of Rage Totem thing is, I probably can just use that for bosses, maybe. Probably. It's kind of rumbling through. Feels alright though. Magoo, thank you so much, man, for the sub. This is a tier 12 map, so we should be running this over, but the main thing is I'm not just feeling like super dead instantly, which is good.
In the right hands, this could forge something truly exceptional.
I know I'm getting pretty experimental with this thing, so we're really just kind of checking it out. Big blasters, though. Big blaster cannons. You kind of want to throw the totem into the battle, but I'm also just kind of using it for a buff, right? Just to keep my rage up. There is a node where you get more attack speed after placing a totem. I wonder how long that buff lasts for. There's a switch. There it is. Yeah, the Font of Rage is mostly for bossing, I think. Or just pre-popping it for a boss. I don't think I need to use it like in maps. I think I'd rather have Leap Slam. But mostly also curious what my damage is like at this point. Because a little bit less block doesn't really seem like it's a huge deal right now. Not the biggest deal. Dude, I never am able to click those thingies. Thank you, Magoo. Using totems now? I'm using one totem just to buff my... just to give me rage, basically. That's really all I'm really doing with the totem. Just as like a tool. It's mostly like a thing for bosses. Or when you're fighting a boss, maybe even before the boss, just throw down your totem. And it just gives you rage, right? Because sometimes with boss fights, like, you know, the boss is doing its thing and it's just kind of dinking around. You know, doing some kind of mechanic and then you can't even generate rage. What happened to dual wielding? Just got to get a little tankier with the shield right now. What's up? Doing good. Just need to be a little tankier for the end game, but I am starting to invest in the shield less is kind of what I'm thinking. I guess we're just gonna run the whole lap. I'm experimenting with doing less blocking with the shield. I want to see how that feels. I think I like the damage of this situation. I think I like this better still.
Yes.
I think I do. Okay, just quickly dump this stuff off and we'll keep going. I'll run that in the tower that we have to do. Yeah, so we'll keep messing around with this. I think that this is not as good for a couple of reasons. But I'm kind of down to find out, you know? This is how I play this game, is I want to make my character strong, but I also am very, very experimental. Chaos Res, it should be 77 right now, I think. I do like Chaos Resistance. The thing I did, though, is I brought my Lightning and Cold max resist down a little bit, which I'm not, like, super thrilled about. But I think it's okay. Oliver, what are you doing, dude? You hunting Lily? Don't do that. Don't be hunting Lily, Oliver. So, we reduced my damage and stun a little bit, but... And it's like, why? Okay, so what did you do? It's like, well, what did we get out of all this? We got better rage management, better rage sustain, and when people will actually hit me more, which could actually be good, because then I proc my armor gain and rage more frequently. And attack speed. So I actually kind of like that. The Font of Rage totem is something I probably should just have in my bag. I can throw it down in a battle, but like... I don't really need to. Like right there, that's just... My health just burning, that's just enrage. Right? That's just me being berserk. Just burning my HP off. We do get more out of the rage that we have now, though. Like, more rage effect. So we're gonna be doing more damage as a result of it, but yeah, it's a little bit, I think I should go maybe back to armor plating. The only problem with that is that it doesn't really help me on bosses. And I should be able to hit bosses every once in a while, but these guys shouldn't be surviving my hits. It's making me a little concerned. It might feel even worse than a tier 15, but we're gonna test it all out. Although PoE, I am. Yeah, Rage is definitely good, but I don't... Using Berserk makes it cost you. You can use it without Berserk, and then it just is kind of free. You know? But with Berserk, anytime you're not losing Rage, you're gonna lose HP, but it does give you a lot of like a big buff to the leech, but I don't know. We'll try it in like a 14 and stuff. Yeah, losing all of this AoE for this AoE, I don't know about that. This doesn't do anything for me either, by the way. I mean, I guess I'm just already here, so it saves me 1 point instead of going down. It's like 1, 2, 3 instead of like we're already here. And so then it's like 1, 2, 3. We get 1 extra point. I don't know. Rudy, I told you, bro. I told you. We're back in the passage. I told you, bro. Your tree looks the same. Oh, really? Interesting. I told you I wanted to get that rage management again. Been meaning to try PoE. Watched you play. Have a couple friends are on. Oh, nice. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Go on.
I love it, but I love these kind of games. These action RPGs, I love them. I do. Interesting. We stay in that passage, Rudy. You know how it is, man. All right, well, let's see. What are we putting in this tower? I want all of these maps to get irradiated, so I think we have to just do more irradiation. Hope for the best. There we go. Got Rust Bowl irradiated. We could try a T15 in the Abyss. See how it feels. Oh, man. I'm a little scared. It's an easy respec back, so it's not a big deal, but yeah. Gotta make sure we're one-shotting packs. If you're not one-shotting packs, at least with a Bone Shatter, then we're gonna be kind of scared. AoE looks a little bit less, but again, we have good rage, so that's nice. And if we get hit, again, it's not the worst thing ever, because we get buffed up. Looking kind of smooth. No leap slam? No, I'm experimenting, man. I'm experimenting. If I did do leap slam, it would be fine for maps. Yeah, we still get hit kind of hard, though. Leaf slam would be fine for maps. A little bit of a squishier setup, though, man. I might just use the rage just for, you know, just for rage and just use it for what I've got, but put back on armor plating. And this totem, again, I don't think I need it for maps. I'm just trying stuff out. But it is good for bosses. That's where I'd want it. Yeah, what the heck? But that's fire damage, though, man. Like, you shouldn't be dying to fire damage. I think it's just because my HP just is going down. Let's just try it with plating instead of Berserk. Although Berserk is good against bosses, so it's like if I'm fighting a boss, maybe I will go back into their thing. What are you talking about? Just whiffs, Lance? So Berserk against bosses, even though it's like a little sketchier, I think would be okay.
Go on.
Then we'll do Font of Rage Totem. This setup. When we're not fighting bosses. But Scavenge Plating I think is fun. Nice. Selling my old boots. These are really good boots. These are really good boots. But they're a good pickup. They are really good boots. I agree. Don't try to do a giveaway today? Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be good. We'll do it at the end of the day. Great. All right, where's my guy? Hello? You want these? Now I had this giving me, I had at least that giving me rage. Oh, rip. Oh, he thought it was, not one, he thought it was one Exalt. No problem. All right. Let's try this setup then. This is what I was doing before. It's just interesting. This is what I was doing before is just changing my talent tree. Last hour of stream today would be fine. I do think I nerfed my damage a lot though. People still don't really hit me that much. Even with like less block. I could just stand there and let them hit me, but I don't think I want to do that. It does take a while for me to fill my rage bar though. I like that it doesn't go away as fast though. When you're kind of between packs. Yeah, I wish I liked Berserk more. It's scary that it drains your health. I don't like that. For mapping, I'd rather have more HP, and then for bosses, we can switch. But again, I just don't like the reduced attack speed just feels rough. So I'm trying to see if I can drop that and still be fine. I'm sure it's about all the same, huh?
Fortune favors me.
But when we get a POB, we can actually see, like, the numbers changes. Then it's all over, dude. Then it's all over. All the experimentation is over. You just plug in the numbers. Okay. This guy's a tanky boy. Till he gets that armor broken sunder on, and then he's not so tanky anymore. Not so tanky anymore. Let's roll. Level a new warrior, gonna go Barbarian instead. Nice. Yeah, my next character, if I was gonna level a brand new warrior right now, I would go elemental, like Molten Strike or Molten Blast, whatever it's called, warrior. I'm still thinking about doing that on this character. At some point. I think scaling your damage through elemental is just so crazy. Again, because you can put like the, well, not put it, but you can get like percent physical, added physical, and then percent elemental all in the weapon, and then it scales like crazy. Because the LE damage scales off the physical damage, right? And you get that from the flat fizz and the percent fizz. But then you get the extra elemental too. Which seems crazy, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Avatar of Fire wouldn't be too hard to go from here. Yeah. I just need to get, basically what I'm doing is I'm building my base character, like with just strong gear and defenses. And then we can, like, just basically change his weapons and skill setup. And make him an elemental guy later. Yeah, Warbringer seems like it could do some really cool stuff. Well, my damage doesn't seem that bad. This is a tier 15 at level 81 monsters. Doesn't really seem that bad. And my defenses don't really seem that bad either. It's just, I'm trying to remember, like, what did we even get out of all of this? And it was basically like we just kind of retuned our attack speed and we got better rage. But I mean, having better rage is damage, so. I think we're gonna have to go see how it feels on a boss, though. I think that's gonna be one of the main things. I do like what I'm seeing, though. I do like what I'm seeing. Wasn't doing too many T15s. A few, though. 2 proj and extra as cold could be kind of scary. Let's see, yeah, minus max and then penetrates 36% monster damage. Sometimes we were getting a little bit chunked. I don't want to like get myself killed, but Rust Bowl. Our boss map is in the seepage. Are we gonna get any more towers in this area? It doesn't look like it. So I think we can just start taking what we get. We could go fight the boss in the seepage with our experimental idea. Are we gonna get blasted by this boss if it has multi-proj? Gotta give it a try. Third sensing for Warrior B? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, huh? We'll see. I wonder if I should drop my ascendancy. I wonder if I should change it to like more health and see how it feels instead of the aftershocks. I like the aftershocks though. Yeah, the beginning of the map is a little bit weird. We just gotta like get rage. And again, we could let things hit us. That would get it rage really fast, but I figure things will hit me anyway. And that's one of the reasons I actually wanted to drop some block. 1, to free up points, but 2, to benefit from these effects on when I get hit more frequently, right? Because we get all this attack speed and armor and stuff when we get hit. So we have like 86% armor right now. That's the armored plating buff too. Like, I don't think you even see the increased armor effect on your character. Unless 30% increased armor just isn't that much. Kind of seems like it should be, though. If we had real damage, we would be one-shotting these packs. But right now, it's like a charge into a bone shatter. But it feels like Leaf Slam sometimes does more damage. Or at least stuns them more. It's interesting. Earth Shadow Warcry combo looks kind of nice. Yeah, I would just have to invest in Warcries, I think, to make that feel good. Because you'd want to get like Warcry cooldown and Warcry speed and stuff. For a Warbringer though, yeah, like infinite cooldown or like no cooldown shouts would be awesome. I want to get this shrine and go find the boss, but that's not like a real good actual test of how good you are at bosses. But we'll run around a little bit. Grab that. At least time you can just leap on them. Just leap right on their face. Stampede has the bigger AoE though for aftershocks and stuff, so. But we kind of spec'd out of the aftershock AoE, so I don't know. Again, I don't know if I'm like kind of trolling myself. And there's no damage numbers in the game like this. It's true, it's true. There are no damage numbers in PoE 1 either, so that's just kind of like their style. It's kind of how they roll.
Face me.
I feel like I'm noticing the attack speed. I feel like I am. Alright, so this guy is gonna fire multiple projectiles. I didn't switch my build. Does he aggroed? Hold on a second. Let's try this out. So against bosses, I want to go scavenge plating, and I need to pull leap slam way down here. Time of need, I'm always gonna have that on, so I'll just put this up here. But yeah, so we'll do that, and then instead of leap slam, well, leap slam is nice against this boss in particular. But let's just try it out. I don't like I have to switch my UI every time, but whatever. Oh, I didn't put all of his stuff in there? Yeah, hold on. Is this worth it to do all this? To sit here and get rage before the boss? Probably worth it, right? Maybe it's only worth it like a pinnacle boss. The highest tier of maps is like tier 15 is the highest that drops, but then you can get like tier like 16 bosses. As long as I roll out of that thing, I'm okay. My rage looks... Oh, he got stunned there. Uh-oh, whoops. My rage looks a little better with the totem, right?
Feel my wrath.
I want to stun him. I think that felt a little better. I mean, offensively it did feel better. Was it defensively worth it? Not sure. Not sure. Not sure. We did kind of feel like we roasted him though, didn't it? And I didn't really feel like I was taking too much damage to do that, so... Seemed alright. Why is the game so hard? It actually is not that hard later on. It starts off really hard, and then it gets a little... And then it gets, like, more chill. Alright, whatever. And switching out your skills right before the boss is something that you can do, but I don't know how good that feels. My damage felt a lot better though. Like we were kind of crushing him. Then for mapping, we just kind of rock with this, I guess. There's a breach in here too, that's right. Alrighty, it's an indoor map, but yeah. We could just keep the armor on anyway for the map. But yeah, we just don't get any value out of armor, out of this scavenge plating against bosses, so. Figure we just go berserk. Just keep popping off on them, you know? It did seem decent though, because that's a that's a big boss, right? It's a big boss. Big burly boss. So is it where the demons are killed that they keep spawning in, like that one side? Because I was trying to go clear, but maybe I was just better to just keep charging in one direction. That was not a very good breach. Yeah, what's the strat with breach? You just keep charging in one direction and just keep slamming them. Gotta learn the ways. Tried Tremors? Yeah, I don't like it. I use Momentum. I use Martial Tempo. I use Splinter and Devastate. Oops, I did that in the wrong order. Should be okay though. Should be all right. I see they're over there. Going in. Gotta get away from that lightning. I mean, Sunder is still hitting like a freaking truck. So there's that. I'm not using Upheaval right now. Ooh, you got a level 20 gem, nice. Yes. I'm not using Upheaval at the moment. I was, but right now I have Sunder as more of like a single target hit. I just wanted to hit one guy really hard. Temp chains, that's fine. Increase accuracy, that's also fine. Hog hunt. 200 mace, more damage, crit chance, reduced attack speed, maim on crit. Interesting. The hog hunt. I don't think I found that one yet. 200 max life. Wowzers. It's kind of cool. That's a lot of life. Ten maps are irradiated. Beautiful. Nice. I do like that. Chuck this in the breach thing for now. Yeah, we didn't get very much out of that breach. All good though. Whatevs. But I like Upheaval on Sunder, but yeah, I'm just I like Upheaval. I do, but I feel like the single target Sunder is kind of like how I'm using it right now. I'm just using it to do single target damage. Everything else is just getting exploded with my charge. So I call it charge, it's Stampede, and there actually is a shield charge, which is a different ability. I'm trying to confuse people. It's a different thing.
You won't escape.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you're just a little tankier and I guess a little bit safer running scavenge plating in maps. Let's see about Berserk. Berserk does make you hit really freaking hard. And that would be one less thing I have to swap out for bosses. The Font of Rage is like, it was kind of nice, but I don't have like a big one-shot in the beginning of the boss fight. I guess dropping the hammer on him early on was good. Wasn't it? But no, Upheaval on Sunder is super sick. Been using Berserk late, don't know fan. Yeah, I just don't like the health drain. It freaks me out a little bit. Especially because I'm using blood magic, right? And I'm using multiple auras, so I don't have like one of the life regen auras. So it's just kind of weird. That's another thing I could do, is that if I was feeling really crazy, instead of this extra damage node that I took over here, let me see. Instead of like this stuff, we could do this stuff. Like max rage, and then a little bit more rage on hit. But we would be like really pissed all the time and like have a bunch of armor and a bunch of damage from it, but then we would be dejetting a lot of HP. Yeah, no, like that's what I mean. Like those auras are really nice. Like cannibalism or vitality are nice, but I'm running 3 auras right now. I'm running the time of need, inspiring presence, and then either armor plating or berserk. Those guys hit me. I don't think I'm quite ready to throw another two-hander, but like we are sort of maybe less and less requiring a shield. The shield is still very good though, I think. Yeah, I'm just using Sunder to kill rares without having to use Hammer of the Gods on them. Upheaval is sweet though. Dual wielding seems kind of terrible. Yeah, where you can 100% dual wield, 100% is with the molten strike thing, because that's like a ranged ability. You just like you keep people away from you just because you just shoot at them and then it just kills everything like 2 screens away. You know. So that's where that becomes powerful. It's kind of cool. Okay. Maybe not. Well, that's a cool one too. That's interesting. The bonuses from equipped quiver does sound kind of cool, because you can kind of have like insane benefits from that, right? And then also chance to shock. Seems pretty good. Or shock duration, not chance to shock. Interesting. Chuck it up there for now. Molten seems good, like your shield though. Yeah, you can play Molten with a shield. It's just, it throws a lot less little Molten balls. And Lou's got, thank you so much, man. Big flicks for you, pumping us up, man. Thank you. And Red Rib, thanks for the raid too. Thank you, man. Use shield charge on this work, yeah. Yeah, with Warbringer, you can use a shield that doesn't have very good block on it, because it just makes your shield have good block on it just from... That's just how it works, right? Okay, Vol factories are not very nice, but it's gonna be good XP, so... Let's do it. We'll run it with Berserk again. I swapped to a bunch of rarity gear, makes a huge difference. OP, yeah. Rarity seemed really good, like right from the beginning. I remember talking to people about how their very beginning of their Path of Exile journeys have gone, and it was like people who had rarity in their gear were getting like 1 million uniques, and everybody else was like getting none, you know? So I believe it. What have you been finding that's good? Just good stuff? That's the mega end game right there. Getting that rarity going. The scavenged plating plus Berserk does have some really nice defensive buffs. Not Berserk, plus just rage in general. I'll think about it. Let's see. Alright, buddy, I'll give it to him. Just when more currency drops? Oh, okay, nice. That's good. That's crazy, Tom. And way more exalts, too? Oh, nice, okay. That is good to know. Definitely.
Go on.
Extra as. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Kept hold of it? Oh, yeah. That's just might be an upgrade, yeah. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, farming campaign and getting better gear, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Also, if you find exalts or stuff like that, you can always, like, just buy it from the trade website. I do feel like I notice the attack speed difference when I get hit. I do. The heck? He did. But I am experimenting today. One of the big things to learn about is like, okay, how does like 60% block feel compared to 75% block? That feels okay, I think. And these are not like baby maps, right? They're level 81 maps. So, you know, it's all right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start making the path down to polymathy. If you got all that strength, or if you got that weapon but not enough strength to use it. I have to. 60% acrobatic evasion. What does that do? Because I could do that thing where I have more block chance, but I actually take damage from the hits. The problem is, I don't think that, my concern is that that wouldn't give me the stuff when you get hit buffs, right? Then I do want that, which is one of the reasons I actually brought my block down, is to give me more points to work with, but also to get those buffs, right? Everything can be evaded, even the, is that like even AoE? Is that how that works? Yes, okay, cool. That would be nice. Because those things can hit pretty hard. So you have no chance to avoid those, like, ground AoE spells. That is good. That's nice. It's like, maybe I could get used to this Berserk degen, maybe? But we're actually taking damage and you're, like, not healing through it very well because your HP is also going down. It's kind of sketch. Well, I mean, if you have mitigation behind it, right? That's the thing. Like, my character has block, but then I also have armor. You know? And my armor is going up, so it's like maybe I could get away with less block. Especially because I do benefit from getting hit. Like, I get more armor when I get hit, too. That's kind of nice. Oh, that looks cool. I get hit, I get a bunch of rage, it gives me armor, and then I get armor based off of my rage as well. So, and attack speed, not to mention. Which I'm pretty excited about. Trying to figure out where I can get even more points and go into even more AoE to kind of get some of the AoE I lost back. Because I think the AoE pathing that I took is efficient. It's just I lose a lot of aftershock AoE. It's all good though, I guess. Am I slow? What have you done to me? I think my character just got bugged again. I swear there's like some kind of like action speed bug that happens. Like there's no reason why my guy should be slow like this, right? It's like a ramping slow. There we go. Is the gear from your latest build update still current? Yeah. Although I upgraded my helmet, so there's that too. But close enough. Close enough. This morning we posted the video of us hitting level 92 in that cool map. Then we'll do a more proper update. Because this is still experimental, right? I don't like to make an update video being like, this is what I'm thinking of trying. You know? Big AoE is really nice, yeah.
Steel yourself.
Need a new belt, gotcha. Oh, gosh. Splatted.
I've no more room.
Okay. Splat. I went back and got my flask, but I didn't actually sell anything. Very interesting. Passive skills? This is what I'm rocking right now. I've done some stuff here that I'm not sure about. These 5 points, I'm not sure are better than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure those are better than those 5 points. These 3 points, I'm not sure are better than like these 3 points, or maybe these 3. This is super nice. I feel like I'm kind of trolling not playing that. I think I might get rid of these, but then it's actually 4 points, but not really, right? It actually is 4 points. No, it's not. It's the same thing. I just changed where it comes from. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Is it?
Like this. Right?
I have a difficult one.
Should we take that out? Wait. We don't need that one anymore. I think I don't need that either. Right? Then I have 3 points to go 1, 2, 3. I think I'll keep this. It's 24% area damage and then 14% AoE with Giga Aftershock instead of just this damage, but that's nice. Right? That's nice. But I think I needed to fix this. This less damage though might kind of suck, but I'm going back over here, I think.
Nothing is set in stone.
Still have a ton of armor. Should be okay.
What is it?
I want that Aftershock AoE. Your gear, so what I can do for you is, you see this build video right here? That's pinned in the thing. Let me link that for you, because this is a great place to go to review all my stuff. That way we can keep hammering maps. Keep pumping. You can get your info, we can make our gains, be perfect. Yeah, what did this roll that was excited about? Stun build up or something? Yeah. Not quite. We keep slapping maps. So this is gonna give me more AoE and more Aftershock AoE, which again, if we're gonna spec into Aftershocks with our Ascendancy, it's really troll not to have the Aftershock thing. But I lost a lot of damage in the stun buildup, but we attack pretty fast now. I don't think we need to fill this out. Let's just go some. It's still more than 50 monsters though. I mean, like, gotta get that loot, man. I do like momentum on this thing.
Come here.
Not momentum. I do like the attack speed on my charge, but we could make it do more damage. But yeah, if we have the Aftershocks, then it just hits like people just forever away, which is good. Because that's also defense, right? If you're hitting those guys, one, you're building rage off of more people. The little bit of rage on hit that I have, which I need more of. And oh, you know, I could also build rage on hit just with my charge too. That might be kind of fun. I liked that too. Instead of making it just deal more damage, just make everything deal more damage, including that. I was doing that for a bit. It just feels a little like, I don't know, it just feels slower. I don't like it when it feels, I like it when it feels really fast, my charge. This feels like we're just rumbling a little bit too slow with this one, but getting a whole bunch of rage does make me deal a lot of damage. And then damage is also stun build up, right? So does make a big difference. It can. It's also defense. All the rage I get busts my armor. Those guys didn't even get stunned at all. That's worrisome. That's very worrisome. Whoa! Thank you, Party Sack. Big flex for you, pumping up those tickets and subs for us. Thank you, man. How are there still 50 monsters down here? Maybe. This is a nice map, so it's good to squeeze all the juices out of it. But I don't know where they are. Okay, dude. Where even are these guys? All the way up here? Okay, dude. Wasting our time. We could just be slapping a whole fresh new map, which I think is usually the better plan. Here's another one. Another double one. Temp chains, that's fine, probably. That's probably fine, but thank you, man. Pumping us up. Nice little spirit chesty. We're getting some big life rolls on these items, man. Seeing some big life. Why can't you scrap flasks to get little flask quality buffers? Let's give this a try. I'm gonna say it feels too slow, but we're also in a temp chains map, so gotta take that into consideration as well. I feel real slow in the temp chains map. Oh my goodness. T15 off like the first pack though, I like that. What's going on with me? Am I bleeding? That's just the berserk degen that was killing me there, I think. Crazy. But that's the idea. You gotta stay in battle with this one so you can lifesteal. How much damage we're taking? Gotta keep an eye on that. Like we're alright, just gotta keep an eye on it. Big lifesteal though. Like I'm not casting Asunder on those dudes. We like them flask quality buffers. I do. And they made the main mistake and hit me there a little bit, didn't they? Kind of want to go back to like a rolling slam or something. I don't think rolling slam does as much DPS as Sunder though. Sunder, you just wind it up on him. Get that big armor buff, armor broken buff on him, and just guaranteed crit him. Nutty. Just feel zippy like this.
Come here.
Overall, our damage feels fine though. It feels alright. Yeah, if we could get cannibalism on this setup, that'd be nice too, but at the moment we cannot. We are doing a lot of bone shattering now, which I really don't mind. I like bone shatter, it's a sick move. Eat bombs. So we did put 5 points to get that damage and attack speed thing. We could, if we were feeling really crazy, do the one where we have more max rage. But my rage building is not that insane. Bone Shatter hits really freaking hard. What if I built rage with Bone Shatter?
You won't escape.
I'm like kind of obsessed with rage right now. Because yeah, rage is Bone Shatter's damage already one-shots everything. It's not like I need to do more damage with Bone Shatter, I don't think. I could also use Bone Shatter to give me endurance charges. I'm not really shouting that much either. If I was using my shouts more, then I think endurance charges would be sick. But yeah. I need 30 more spirit. That way I could use armored plating and berserk and time of need and inspiring presence. What if I didn't though? What if we just did armor plating and berserk again? And then we just swapped inspiring presence for bosses, maybe? Hold on, let me kill this guy. Or this one little mob just like one-shots me because we're standing still in a map. Or overwhelming presence. Or I could just get 15 more spirit. I want to get spirit on my necklace, dude. I should actually get a spirit necklace. It's gonna be so expensive. Life, all melee skills, spirit, and strength. Probably would cost a butt ton. Would be really cool though. Just like 15 spirit, so I could put, or like 20 or whatever, so I could put like socket in some life regen to counteract the berserk degen would be cool. Because I like these like stacking auras though. That's cool. Scavenge plating again doesn't do anything against bosses, but it is kind of sick in general. Then we just pop in that overwhelming presence for stun build up on bosses. I think my stun build up is okay. We're about to find out when we fight some mobs. I like it though. As long as we stun them, or prime them for stun, it's all good. I think Bone Shatter's still doing enough. Just clapping them up, snapping them up. I like that. Oh, that feels pretty good actually, doesn't it? That feels pretty good, actually. I'm feeling, even in the temp chains map, you're feeling kind of zippy. Accuracy, great. We don't really care about that. Trying to roll this on ourselves. Not right now. Just keep stacking up bases here. I don't have a thing in my new helmet yet, because I'm not sure what kind of resistances I'm gonna need. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna put chaos in there, but haven't done it yet. Pretty sure it's a chaos situation though, for that particular helmet. All right, I think we're gonna go path down to that tower right there. That looks pretty good. This build's banging though, huh? Trying to get tanky while still finding a way to do damage. Okay, I guess we have to go through the boss to get to this tower. We could leave the slick, irradiated slick there for now. Let's see what the extra damage is cold feels like on a low B map. If it's already irradiated, then I kind of want to let it just exist. But I guess if I was gonna irradiate the maps. Yeah, maybe. Extra damage as might always feel rough though. It'll be alright. I wish I was a Juggernaut and having my armor apply to elemental resistance as well. Reduce LE damage taken a little bit too. That'd be nice. The guy's got this good spiky armor. Scavenging plates from my fallen enemies.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, in like this situation, having like a Sunder with some AoE on it would be cool, but just gotta make it do with what we got. Maybe I could even get some unset rings so I can have more skills, more shouts and stuff. Stun resistant. Dead. Coming at ya. Go finish those guys off too. Feel like you're forced to go shield? I think shield is really good. Recommend D4, just full send PoE. I would full send PoE. PoE is absolutely a full send worthy game. D4 is definitely worth like checking out if you would, see if you like it. Like play for a little bit during the season and see, have some fun with it and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, PoE is like one of the games that you can just have play like as your main game forever. Definitely full sendable, full send worthy even. Smoke some of these minions. You stay over there, big guy. I do like that I can have like a little bit of range on have a little bit of range on Sunder, so it's not quite as like you can't manage your positioning like you would with Rolling Slam probably. Rolling Slam does seem like it would just detonate things if you are doing the real intense focus on damage to stunned enemies setup though, right? I don't mind playing with the shield. Again, if you really don't want to go shield, I think playing dual wield Molten Strike is cool. Because the Molten Blast fires twice as many projectiles, so it just becomes even just that much more of like a defense for you. These guys are kind of hitting me. Didn't like that. Their lightning guys were doing stuff to me in the shocked ground. We're okay, we have a lot of lightning res. We dropped the lightning res just a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. I'll take these one Exalt sails. I'll take them, I'll take them. And eventually, if you feel like you need to go shield, just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and do it. Rock the shield for a bit. That's cool. Oops, I've enjoyed the shield. Monster armored? Okay, it makes it a little bit more annoying, but not a big deal. Extra damage is fire. We should be okay with that too. We should. Gem cutters, I'm gonna finish off my scavenged plating, or we could buff Berserk. If we're using Berserk, I think finishing off scavenged plating is crazy. It gives me 7% more armor per scavenged plating. We're running around these maps with 70% more armor. Like, that's nuts. Oh, it's not good. 70% more armor. Again, we unfortunately don't get the benefit from that against, oh, I love XP gain. I don't love not having as much armor against bosses, but I mean, it is what it is. Font of Rage, I think it's okay. I'm not really sold on it. I wanted to try it out. I think it's kind of annoying to just sit around and wait for the totem to give you rage. I'd rather just go fight the boss and maybe he hits me and we get rage that way. 90% reduction, I believe, is the cap, but then even in PoE 1, it was like you could still kind of get more than that though, or something. So I don't know. Yeah, once we get stacked up, I mean, we're at 85% reduction, which is pretty good. That's without our rage too, though. I think our rage is giving us more. Because our rage gives us 30% increased armor, and when I get hit recently, I get 30% more increased armor. But the scavenge plating is a more modifier, so that's what's crazy about that. Let me see. It's looking like 86 right now. We're not really getting hit though. It's kind of annihilating these guys. Yeah, 86% is kind of what I'm seeing. That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, you're at 90 without the stacks? That's nuts. Yeah.
This could forge something truly exceptional.
Just stacking the heck out of armor? You got like a lot of armor on the tree or just good items? Like what you doing? Because I'm slowly working my armor up, but definitely not at that much armor without like doing a lot of points for it, right? Oh yeah, the shield helps too, I bet, huh? That's sweet.
You won't escape.
That's sweet. All right. So yeah, even though we dropped my block chance down a lot, it still feels okay. But see now I got no rage or armor plating for this guy. Is that my health that just did that? What the heck? These little lightning guys, huh? Go away. Go away. That, and when I don't hit things, I am degenning health. Because the rage talent is good for slams in one way, the fact that like it's good for your rage to not degenerate immediately because your attacks are kind of slow, but on the other hand it's also not good because you have like a kind of a big chunk of time between attacks so that you're not like getting your leech going all that fast sometimes too. And leech goes away quick now. Leech is like, it's gone in like 1 second. You can make the leech slower, which I thought would make the leech last longer, which I think is the case, but I'm not certain about that. But yeah, making your leech last longer, if that's what it means by slower, is good. Yeah, you can go crazy with the extra % physical reduction. That's really good though. That's real nice. Huh. So the % reduced physical damage, that's like a particular mod you can get, I know, on a shield. It used to be available on chest pieces too in PoE 1. I'm not sure if it's available on chests now though. Don't know about that one. But yeah, it can go crazy. What up, what up? You want axes? Yeah, we're getting there. Is it worth it to just run all the way up here and get these guys? I like to. We did get some maps out of this one though, which is great. I love getting the tier 15 maps, it makes me happy. The more tier 15s we can run, the better. For the XPs and everything else. Just whack these guys with bone shatters. I'm just gonna go to this one little area real quick. Only on shields or unique helmet same for okay, cool. To know. Cranking the armor up on my helmet a little bit. We got that new helmet today, actually. A little bit more armor on that bad boy. Very nice. Coming in hot. I like the charge, but Leap Slam still is definitely nice to have. Like it for that healing. Okay. Good, good. 15% phys reduction with life, and you only lose minus 10 all res. Oh, wow. That is kind of crazy. Is that like a low-level shield? Most of the uniques are like low-level stuff I've seen, but still. Pretty cool. Nice. Yeah, we always gotta have those things irradiated. Got to. Sweet. Helmet's fully juiced. Like that. Alright, we're kind of slowly making our way down to this tower. We gotta go through either the Forge or the Oasis. This is already irradiated, so I think I'm gonna go through that one. I think it's just the right path. We still have that irradiated map there too. I guess we should have gone through the 2 irradiated though, because these other ones, they can't like double irradiate, so I don't want to... I think you actually don't want to run the maps that have nothing on them. But I do want to irradiate all of those for the more high level. That little second inventory, that's my Titan pouch. My Titan pouch. It's from my Ascendancy. Rare mobs have 1 additional modifier. Extra as cold. Didn't we just run one and it was kind of okay? Isn't that what we just did? Let's try it. Let's try it. Again, is there anything else we want to do here with my setup? Just to like... I don't know. In 2 points we can do AoE if you've stunned recently. This is the big AoE if you've stunned recently. But we're kind of doing like the jank version of it for some reason. It's like, I don't know. This is like 1, 2, 3. We could do 1, 2, 3, and then we could be back in the singular purpose or this one. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think this is fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's cool though, huh? It's like it's kind of a troll ascendancy because it doesn't really give you power, but it branches to hulking form, which definitely gives you power. It's just kind of funny how it works. No, Miss Bean. Get down. No, nay, nay. But the one that you path through is kind of troll, but it's very nice. Once you get 2 ascendancy points, it's like, oh yeah, this is sweet. But until you do, it's like, oh, what the heck? Well, another thing we could do is we could spec back out of the aftershock thing. If we wanted to spec into health for a while, we could try the 15% health with no aftershocks. But just because I'm using so many slams, I think aftershocks are pretty good. This ability has like a very high aftershock chance. Archer, what are you doing, buddy? Guys going walnuts out there. All right, good. All right. All right. Grab all of that. Oh, he's back. Always bleeds apparently. That could get weird. All right, let's roll. Hi, Dante's. Sup, dude? That lightning did kind of pop me a little bit, didn't it? Dude. Bone Shatter just explodes these guys. I like that. I am getting a little bit more experimental with like just like face tanking some of these mobs. Seeing if we can do it. These guys definitely still hurting though.
I'm not ready.
Aw. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't want to get too cute. Especially they have like chaos balls. Don't like chaos balls. No, indeed. But our T15 map stain is good. Do you solely focus on armor? I do. I have like armor, life, resists, and block are kind of part of it. Like that guy just hit me like 5 times in a row though, so I don't know what that was. But I've actually toned down my block a little bit. I don't think evasion would be bad, especially once we go into polymathy to equip our weapon. Oh, oops, I just rolled right into that. It's okay. Evasion may actually be nice. Just as like another way to avoid getting hit, right?
I've no more room.
So that way we'll have block, evasion, and armor and stuff, and we have big resist, which is nice too. All of that. Oh, what the heck? Did I get hit by the chaos thingies under the bridge? Like I just couldn't see them. That's kind of what it felt like. This guy's still kind of going ham down here.
I can't yet.
It's bugged. This place is kind of getting freaky, isn't it? Oh, he's actually a rare. Got him. How do I get to use two-handed weapons? Giant's Blood. I got all kinds of cool info about my talents and stuff in like a series of build updates. And I've been doing a pretty good job going through almost everything every single time, but yeah, you guys should like watch the video for that. Eventually I'll probably do like a written guide for you guys. A lot of people have been asking about that kind of thing. And I can understand it, just be easier to reference everything. Look at that. +6 to all melee skills, huh? I think that's probably got to throw 2 exalts on that and hopefully it goes fizz. It didn't. Probably should have sold it as is. Oh, that is a lot of skills. It's kind of troll though. I'll let somebody maybe buy it for chaos. Chaos attempts on it. Good luck. That's pretty rare, I think, though. Pretty rare. I don't see a lot of that. Don't see a lot of +6. Okay, so we can put this on. I think I'm gonna put on Berserk. If we're using Berserk a bit, and I kind of want to. May as well buff it up. Throw it in there. Shrine and XP, surely. Gold, yeah. Not as excited about gold. Oh, good though. Back to the forge. What's my strength at right now? 551. So we even have more strength than I need currently. So I would almost rather find if I'm using my talent points to just give me more strength, I could maybe take those out right now, but I can't really take that many out. So it's actually fine what we're doing for the moment, but we definitely could get more than that when I get a new amulet. I just don't have any money right now. Just gotta farm. Just gotta farm, make gains right now. We're just in a farm phase. What's over there? Saw some weirdness on the ground there. Here's a divine right here. Perhaps not. Just in a farm phase right now. But eventually, when we get like a really good weapon, we will probably want to go down into polymathy and get swole off that, you know? Then we'll have like, you know, 640 strength, something like that. And we will have enough strength to equip really beefy weapons, which is cool. But we don't need to do that yet.
You won't escape.
All right, what's up with these guys here? Oh, wow. Bone Shatter is really doing it right now, man. And I have Bone Shatter with some utility on it. I have it giving me rage now. Instead of making it do more damage. It seems like it's doing plenty of damage. And Bone Shatter is a really nice button to press. Oh, T15, you'll love to see it. Because it gives me armor. Because it's guaranteed breaking their armor. Fully. So I get the scavenged plating. And it's also giving me rage, which gives me more damage. And more armor. I'm trying to be a little more comfortable using Berserk. What's cool is that when enemies are gonna hit me a little more frequently, but when they do hit me, I'm mitigating more of their physical attack damage because I have armor, and so I'm recouping more HP too, which might help me sustain Berserk a little bit better too. You found some citadels? Oh, nice. Sweet. You can get more stats because of Ascendancy? Yeah, like on all like the little minor nodes that give you plus strength. You do get more strength from that too, which is sweet. I'll take a look at it, fine. It is pretty sweet, I agree. How is he blinking behind me while he's stunned? What is going on there? That he's such a good ninja, he can just blink behind people in his sleep. He's sleep and still doing it. Madness. My next purchase, though, is going to need to be a new amulet. Now, I did buy a new amulet last night. I found a pretty good one for 50 Exalt, but I couldn't wear it yet because my resistances weren't where they needed to be yet. I don't like lightning storms, but whatever. Lightning storms scare me. Dude? Dude? So I just put it back up for sale for a little bit, you know, a little bit more than what I bought it for. And then near the end of the night, somebody bought it as well, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I made money on it. But then this morning, I was able to use the money that I got from that necklace to help me afford a new helmet, which does fix my issue I was having with resists. If I swap out my amulet, because my amulet right now has all resist on it, and if I don't want an amulet with all resist, really, if I can avoid it. So I was able to switch it out, so now my next purchase can be an amulet. Which is cool, but the amulets are not cheap. Yeah, they are not cheap. But I think that an amulet is going to be a more reasonable purchase price-wise than a new weapon, which is another thing on my list. And I don't really need a new ring. I mean, I do need an upgraded ring, but it's not like a huge upgrade. Like it would give me more strength, basically. And I don't really need evasion. So my ring is kind of like on the, yeah, if it's cheap, you can upgrade it list. But this amulet does need to be upgraded. And then my weapon is going to be probably next. Weapon is good, but that's just how it is. Just scaling up, man. Just scaling up. Making gains. Scaling up. Interesting. Critical hit and critical damage bonus is pretty exciting, but it unfortunately is not. Especially on a weapon like that, it's pretty cool. Let's see what we got out of our one T15 out of that one. Magic monsters and reduced flash charges. That's another good one. We can handle that. That is not a problem for us. We are sustaining, boys. A little bit today. Get some good sustain today. I like what I'm seeing. The Miracle Ram. Oh, he wanted it instantly, huh? This one, no, it's different. What, this one? Ah, this is the 6 for the skills. Yeah, okay. Give it a try, bro. Give it a try. Good luck. Good luck with the chaos. Alright, thanks man. Alright, let's roll. Well, are we gonna take on the boss in the sulfuric caverns? I think we will, and then we'll go get to the tower after that. Let's give the boss, let's just do reduce attack, reduce charges, I think. Give him accuracy, maybe? We don't care about accuracy. Boss map, irradiated breaches, that's juicy. It's juicy. That's crazy. You swap to ES, sort of OP? Oh, nice. Nice. This is the double boss, huh? Okay. Yeah, I made some changes with my build today. Just some little things. Basically just like shifting around where I get my damage and AoE from. But the main thing is I reduced my block. I'm gonna maybe start leaning away from block as heavy. And actually try to take a few more hits. Then benefit from all the attack speed and armor and whatnot we get. Oops, there it is. Definitely don't want to be getting one-shotted, but... We also buffed my attack speed. We essentially gained 10% attack speed. I spec'd out of 5% attack speed slow and spec'd into 5% attack speed gain. So we'll see how it goes. And gnarly and big flex for you, man. Hope you do not meet a gnarly end in PoE with your new pet. Thank you, man. Enjoy it. And thanks for getting it here, dude. I appreciate that, man. Pumping us up for the PoE gains. Love it. But yeah, we got better rage sustain, so my damage... And then we also got some stun threshold from somewhere different and a little bit more AoE. So I just kind of changed where this stuff is coming from. See how it goes. Oh my gosh, you don't even have cap resists? That's crazy. No wonder you're burning to death looting. You're crazy for that, dude. Oh my gosh. You're at 0? Are you like still leveling or something? That's different. Oh, you're res cap, but not now with the energy shield stuff. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, my resists are looking good. I can take off my amulet and I'm still like 100 resists. I just didn't want to put anything on my helmet yet because I might use my helmet for chaos resistance, or I'll use it for max life if I need it. Huh? Okay. I think the most damage I'm taking right now is from my berserk degenning my own HP. I think. Gotta keep an eye on that. Chaos plants. No thanks. No thanks. Don't want those. Yeah, 10k ES, yeah. I gotta get like 6k HP. Be a tank. I could have 4 if I changed my ascendancy, or if I finally pull myself together and do the ascendancy. Maybe I will. Have any of you guys done the 4th one yet? I think I'm gonna get my level and then try it. I said that last time too. I like farming that XP, bros. We'll see. You have it? It wasn't bad? Okay, good. Good. Which one did you do? The ultimatum or the other one? Another sanctum run. You're pumping then, man. What level you got, Poggy?
My ancestors.
Oh, he thought about it. He thought about beaming me there, didn't he? He thought about it. Oh, Wookie. 86? Dang, you're pumping. I think I was 86 when I did my 3rd ascendancy. Alright, looks like the boss. Do we want to change anything? Yeah. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay, so we're, instead of Berserk, I'm gonna use Inspiring Presence. So that feels. Wait, is it, oh, he's stunnable. No! Lord of the Pits, what are you doing? Why can I not stun you? There we go.
I can't yet.
He did.
I need more time.
Just tank it, I guess. All right, sweet. By the way, I did that wrong. By the way, it's not, you actually, it's not. I'm actually so stupid. What you swap out is not Berserk. What you swap out is that. So I was Berserk that whole fight. Okay, that's fine. No, you what I want to swap out is Overwhelming Presence for Scavenged Plating. I think I went Berserk the whole time. How much rage did I have during that boss? Do I just want to move Berserk somewhere else? No, not yet. Not yet. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Was bad fourth while tanks. I'm not much different than doing third. Just took me 2 tries. I just made a really bad error on the boss. It was easy. Okay. He basically has 0 damage to us. Just can't mess up his time mechanic. So make sure you have good movement skill and don't have the movement speed debuff. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we got cat assisted there. We are frequently cat assisted, yo. It's easy, just gotta do the thing? Okay. I guess maybe I'll even do some research on what the thing is so I don't have to spend, you know, an hour running back. The bag space is from the Titan Ascendancy. This little thing, Colossal Capacity. Then you go towards hulking form, which is why you would do that at all. Disappears, you have to collect books. Okay. Are the books easy to find? It's kind of scattered around.
Enough.
I think there's honor in doing it blind, but at the same time, there's also not running through the entire 4-floor sanctum again just because you didn't know the mechanic. Know what I mean? Alrighty, let's go. Pretty easy as long as you're not slow. Okay. I mean, we're gonna be charging around and stuff, so just gotta figure out where it's at, right? Just get us a little speedy shrine, we'll be fine, right? Whoosh. Be A-okay. Any more mobs around? Give me one of them graders. Even when you're this fast, Thunder kind of cast slowly, huh? But Bone Shatter and Stampede and Leaf Slam definitely get buffed by attack speed, I think. But I've noticed that they always add attack time to your attack anyway, it looks like. There's like a flat amount of added attack time on some of these slams. So I don't know if that's like what you can't get around the attack speed. It still probably helps, but yeah. That's one of the things that I saw. I was like, ah, maybe that's what that is. There's always going to be like a little wind up, but maybe you can rip the second part of it faster if you have more attack speed. I think attack speed just definitely feels good. It's just that's maybe one of the reasons why you don't make as good use of it, perhaps. It's all good though. Isn't this is not a plus damage as cold one. We did do the plus damage as cold and it didn't really feel that bad, so that's good to know. Because we did drop 1 max res on lightning and cold in order to do this particular configuration.
My satchel is full.
All right. Let's see what do you have in here, man? What are we doing? What are we doing here? We do some shifting around for this? I don't think so. Thing is, that does guaranteed sell. I don't think that sells at all. We gotta take a look. Okay. Yeah, I can actually still pick this up. More than 50 monsters remain, dude. What the heck? I guess we skipped a lot at the beginning. I don't have to clear every map, but when it's a T15, level 80 mobs, I mean, I kind of want to go see what's going on with them. Frail. It is good when the things that your character says isn't annoying. It's even better when you think they're good. I like the warrior. He's like, he like looks down on like weak creatures and is like praising like the gigantic monkey boss. He's like, oh, magnificent strength. He's a gains appreciator, a fellow gains appreciator. So I like that. Resonates. If you've done some Sanctum and understand the basics, you can easily do the fourth floor. Okay, cool. I mean, I probably could do it, but I don't want to risk like losing XP. Just kind of a weenie. Unfortunate. Can't fix that one, but maybe people can't fix that. Let's chuck it in there for now. It's a lot of armor. Not really much else going on with it though. When I want to, whenever I want to just make a whole bunch of exalts, all I gotta do is just set my bases tab to public for 1C and make a bunch of gold. I'm gonna see what happens with this guy. Maybe a little twofer. Hey, give me that. Bleed? Not bad, not bad. And you, extra damage as chaos and fire. F that. We do definitely reduce damage from fire, but that is an F that situation right there. Some nutcase can have that one if they want it, but I'm good on that. We do have chaos and fire resist, but when it's both at the same time, I'm gonna put that one. I don't know about that. I think we have a tower, don't we? We do. We do. Let's irradiate these maps. Let's get them irradiated. And a little 13 ski or something. Max res reduction. Whatever. And fire damage. No. Have a chance to poison. It's whatever. Evasive. Probably fine. Alright, be back in 1 second. I got a map that had max minus resist and just like 35 extra cold and extra fire. Died the first pack. Yeah, ain't no way. No, you're not stepping in that map. You're putting that up for a couple exalts and seeing if anybody wants it. Good luck. 07. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna hop on the tready for a little bit. 07, brother. you doing up here, Oliver? What's up? Checking on your brother and sister? Good boy. We don't usually see the Wookiee up here. What you doing? You like Path of Exile? Just coming to check things out? You're okay. You're not in trouble. Just put my shoes on. I'm gonna get my treadmill going. That might scare you a little bit. You're alright. You're not in trouble. I might give you a hug though. Oh, look at this big cat. This enormous cat beast. Good boy. Not usually up here though, so he's a little bit nervous. So I'm gonna move my desk. I'm gonna move you off of it because I don't want you to get scared. Right, no, my desk's already up. Never mind, you're good. That's a big boy. Tell him I love him. Tell him I love him. Oliver, Cloud70 loves you. Tell him. I love him. Alright, let's do a little tready action. Dude, I might try some no aftershocks gaming right now. Oh, baby. Getting some sub love and going. You love to see that, boys. You just do heartily love to see that. You really do. Oh, Poppy, thank you, dude. Big flex for you. Trying to get yourself a second Chimera pet. Gonna rock 2 of them bad boys. Nice. Be my guest. Thank you, dude. You go right on ahead. You can get 2 of them. Pretty funny. All right.
Hello.
Doriani.
Yes. Back.
Dang, it costs a lot to respec those. I'm thinking about it though, man. I'm thinking some crazy stuff. Do I even save points doing it this way though? I want to take it off. Can I not? Oh yeah, I see.
Back to the forge.
Whoops. I feel like I'm like the aftershocks are nice, but I feel like I'm bone shattering everything anyway. So it's like
Nothing is speak.
I want to see what happens if I just have more HP. And then we can take the 3 points that we have here and we can put them elsewhere, like AoE and then damage. Maybe? I don't know if I like putting like 1 point there. Seems kind of troll. We'll see. Took HP for 4th Ascendancy? I was going to. Did I go 2-hander? What are you talking about? Did I go 2-hander? 2 2-handers? No, not yet. I'm just changing some things. I'm doing some experimentations here. Some experimentations. Not 2 2-handers yet. You could take this whole dang wheel if you wanted to. I don't know if that's as elegant, though. Not really. I could try it, though. Why is there a large circle on my tree? Where? This? It's the jewel I'm using. So my AoE, I think, goes down a bit, but I'm gonna see how this feels. Gonna see how it goes to do this idea.
Changed my mind.
I'm gonna see how if it feels terrible without aftershocks, because I feel like the aftershocks are cool for clear, but I feel like I'm just bone shattering for clear anyway. And having like 4k HP is kind of cool. And that should aftershock anyway, is the thing. Has like 50% chance Aftershock on its own anyway. And the random Aftershock procs are cool, but yeah. A little bit of regen. My 4th Ascendancy? I might go back to Aftershocks. I just wanted to see what the HP felt like too. Or I might even go armor. But we are playing pretty slam heavy, so no Aftershock's kind of weird. What do you think about the node where you can't miss, but you can't crit? I think if you, like, I think it's a fine thing to do. If you don't have accuracy on your gear, like leveling, I think it's really good. But I'm also playing Sunder. And so being able to crit the heck out of the bosses is kind of nice. When I break their armor. So since I like Sunder, I'm still kind of making use of crit, so I don't really want that right now, but when I'm leveling 100%, I think that's really nice. Yeah. Let's try out the extra HP for a little bit. Life's pretty big. It is. Just for a little while, I was having fun with the Aftershock thing, but I don't think I need it, man. I think what I do need is this irradiated XP gain thing. There's also one that was like 9 or like 10 irradiated spots. What did that have on it?
Yes.
I think the 10 irradiated is probably better. Where was it? Did I already use it maybe? Yeah, 10 irradiated maps here. I like the XP gain one though, but yeah, 10 irradiated maps I think is like... Here's the Mirrors of Delirium as well. It's like too good to pass up. How many maps actually get the +1? And increased magic monsters is pretty good too. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, look at all this. That's nice. That's nice. Somehow this did not get irradiated though. Which is some booty butt cheeks. We could go through this path though. And still hope to irradiate the boss. Which is like pretty worth, I think. Don't have to, but pretty good. We could do the Oasis and the Vol Foundry, perhaps. Just as we path along, just having some fun today. Just doing it. The Oasis. I wonder if the Oasis is an okay map to do with this. Just juice it up. It's level 81, so... We're enfeebled and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of down to send it. I'm kind of down to send it. Let's try it. We do less damage. We're temp changed. We gain less flasks. Should be fine.
You won't escape.
Okay, that's a little bit awkward though. We're not doing enough damage to Bone Shatter because of the enfeeble. That does give us an interesting vibe check though, because it's like, all right, how does this work? Once we get our Enrage stacked up, our Berserk and whatnot, we should be fine though. Be back to banging. I think we can kind of see the reduced AoE. Not a big deal though. Not really. Just build my character a little tankier. Just so we can map. And just like kind of go ham, even in like level 81 maps. And just kind of chill. That's good. Just farm it, man. I also did want to see what it felt like to have the health. Because we're going to do this one for our next ascension anyway. Like, we're either going to get one or the other. And Chief, thanks so much for the 60 months, man. Big flex for you, pumping us up. There's been some discussion on, like, how easy it is to respec, and people thinking it's hard or difficult or not. I think it's that, or whether it's good to be able to respec as much as you can. I think it's really nice that you can respec so easily. I think that's, like, one of the most fun things in action RPGs, just, like, tinkering with your build all the time. And I respec, like, daily. Maybe multiple times a day. Because we don't have Path of Building, so you can't just mess around in Path of Building and just figure out what's like the numerically best thing to do. So you just kind of run around and get a feel for it and see what's cool. I think that's really fun, actually. Blasting them. My build still using Bone Shatter so much is like, I don't think it's fun. I like it. Because we are using Bone Shatter a lot still. What's going on here? Volatile Crags. Freezes you. I think we're okay. Oh, I'm actually immune to freeze, that's right. Because of my charm. Nice try. Yeah, I like it. And I think I'm respecing more off of feel than I am like doing math, you know what I mean? Because I think I could math it out and be like, okay, so these points, the mathematically best way to get the most AoE and damage and everything is like this. But I guess I'm just doing it off of feel because I just like the way that feels to be like, okay, so I want better rage, I want better damage, I might make sure my AoE is still looking okay. How do we best do that? And there's numbers to it as well, but like where I invest my points has just like changed so much. Like we were investing it in like the mercenary side of the tree for a little while. Now we've kind of moved from middle, and then we're up on the left side because of my jewel that we're using. It's very interesting. Still trying to make use of like all the stuff that we get from my ascendancy, so like you don't want to travel too much, I don't think. I'd rather be spending more time like putting points into the small passives, you know? Kind of what it seems like to me. But we are doing it. Gloom Sanctuary. I do kind of wish that the gear would drop ID'd like this all the time. It's kind of nice. That's how it is in Last Epoch. Pretty cool. I'll just go dump this stuff off real quick. Juggernaut builds help you sleep. Actually, yeah. Actually true. Actually true. Thank you though, Chief. That's a long time subbing, man. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping it rolling. What do we have here? These are okay. Whoa, 3% increase max life. I haven't seen that on items before, but then it's like really, really low rolled. But yeah, you can get max life on your amulet. That's cool. That's cool. It's really low rolled though. Yeah. It did not go big there, but I wonder. Yeah, this is just not really happening, is it? All right. Showstopper, my man, big flex for you, pumping us up, dude. We're still swinging around that two-hander in this game, but we have it with the shield, though. What's up, man? I saw you gifted some subs while I was offline the other day. Thank you, bro. And this is from Colossal Capacity on our Titan Ascendancy. Colossal Capacity. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let's go. Pretty neat. Thank you, man. Have you been playing any PoE? It's pretty fun, dude. Just jam away on the Arms Warrior. That's basically what's going on, yeah. It's nice, I like it. Just a little something. We built ourselves a warrior, man. We have Heroic Leap. We have Shockwave. It looks more like a straight line right now. I have it mostly dealing single target kind of damage for me right now, but it is, we have Charge. We're using Rage. We're not using no mana. Oh, you're playing Halls of Torment. That's a fun one. I do like that game. I do like Halls of Torment. You probably like this game too. And Koalatron, thanks for the gifted subs, man. Big flicks for you as well. Has there been any like new stuff in Halls of Torment? Because I have played and really enjoyed that game before too. I have. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Grab that too, why not? Yeah, the not having the 40% aftershock AoE is definitely a little bit noticeable on this ability, but I think it also has to do with the fact that we're running like a enfeebled map and stuff. I still love bone shattering though. That's the thing. So I don't really mind. And just the way that my damage is working right now, we still are bone shattering quite a bit, but bone shatter does give us a whole bunch of rage and armor at the moment, so it's all good. Not mad about it. I feel like Seismic Cry might not even be the one that I want if I'm going to use a War Cry. I might go back to Infernal for a little bit. Just see how that goes. Seismic is nice for the big mobs that survive, right? You Seismic them and then one-shot them, but I don't know. I just go back to Infernal. Just one-shot stuff with that, you know? It's on a bit of a cooldown, but it's the same idea, and you can use it all the time instead of only using it when they're stunned. I don't know. Just started today, so it's all new? Oh, okay. You're just brand spanking new to Hall's Torment? Oh, yeah. Why not both? I'm running out of skill slots. Running too many auras. Need more spirit. I'm gonna get some spirit on my necklace, I think, maybe. But, you know, we'll be farming forever for that one. We'll be farming until next year for that one, you know what I mean? Take a while. Yeah. I could try to get some unset rings, actually. But my rings right now are pretty important for my chaos res. But I think, I do kind of wonder if you might just be able to get normal elemental rings with more chaos res. It's like the rings, like the chaos res rings, just make sure you have some chaos res on them, but I bet you could get bigger chaos resistance rolls on like a ruby ring or something. Don't you think? I don't know. I don't know. Like if you need a big fire resist, for example, I think I need more lightning resist on my... If I'm gonna replace the ring, I think this one has big lightning, but only a little bit of fire. So I probably could get like a big like a little fire resist ring with more chaos and big lightning roll, or like a lightning ring with like all res, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. At this point, I'm just kind of plugging in the item that I have and looking for something that's better. I don't know if that's a good strategy, but that's what I've been doing. Looking for very specific things at this point. Thanks, Doth Maul. Appreciate it, dude. And fire quality? Okay, that's the question I have. How much quality do you actually gain? That's a question. How much do you actually gain when you fully qual it? Okay, so what do you mean on actual breach rings you can get a ton? Yeah, so I'm not using breach rings currently. Is that what I should be doing? So it's just 20%, okay. Interesting. When I find a really good ring, like maybe I could quality this ring. I like the way this one is, and I might just chaos quality that, or life quality it. One of the two. Its chaos is kind of low. I think you probably want to quality like a big stat, right? So that the 20% goes further. You don't really want to quality like a 8% roll, probably. Not gonna do too much for you, I don't think. Yeah, I gotta pay attention, but it's pretty cozy mapping still. Oh, I think I just knocked the rare out of it. Whoops. Actually, no. Where's the real guy? That shows how I'm powering us up again, bro. Thank you, man. Some Super Saiyan 2 pumps for us. Let's go. Did his minions just chase me all the way over here? Bro, you need to get your minions under control. What does he have? Dude, wait. You can't pause and read their health bar? What the heck's the point of pause? What's this? Hold on, brother. You want to buy a map or something?
I've no more room.
Hold on, brother. We got him though. That only works on your buffs? Yeah, what the heck? Right, yeah, we're not looking for that stuff as much. Let's see, you want what now? Some kind of map. Here you go, dude. Like that XP gain, do ya? Enjoy. If you get a breach ring with res and chaos res, you can slam a defense qual on it. Is that how that works? It'll buff both of them? Is that what we're saying? Oh, okay. Interesting. This guy my party. Which one did you want? There you go. There you go. Let's see. When you put your Mua Man face on there, sometimes I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Is that what you mean? Like, I don't know how to interpret that sometimes. That could roll some stuff. It's advanced though. Oh, 2 rage when I'm hit. That's nice. And armor. Oh. Magnitude of bleeding. Oh. Oh. Dang. That's a freaking ring. Or not a ring. That's a freaking jewel right there. What the heck? Oh. Dang. Oh, you can just do a resist catalyst in general? That's good. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. People don't know. People don't know about that one. I don't really do any bleeding, but I might put that on. It drops my block a little bit, but I like the rage. Maybe don't bleed yet. Oh, this is insane though. If I was really insane, I could vol it. But I kind of like that. I might use that at some point. That's 10% more bleed damage, armor, and rage. I did vol this. This is kind of cool, huh? Global Fizz stun build up. I might put this on too. Think about it. Interesting. That's a really cool jewel. I could just sell it for some gains, but that's fairly unique, I think. Bleed and all that other stuff is really cool. Burning ground, we don't care about that one. Whoa, what's going on here? Ellie weakness? Ailment, stun threshold, and chance to bleed? That's fine, actually. That's actually fine. We don't care about Ellie weakness, and chance to bleed has not been killing me, so I think we're okay. Cool. What do you know? Running a rare map gave me some loot. What do you know? What do you know? Some of these, I mean, my character might be getting strong enough to start regaling maps. We might be strong enough to start doing that, regaling these good maps that we have. We might be strong enough to start doing that. Again, you know what I say. Maybe we get our level, then we can start regaling maps. Maybe. All right, so yeah, what are we gonna do with this jewel? What are we gonna do with this jewel? Look at this, plus 10 strength. I feel like if I'm gonna use these things, I may as well use them. I'm very tempted to evolve this, but I could just use it. Am I doing any bleeding currently? Bleed is on my Sunder. So are we gonna go nuts, guys? Are we gonna go nuts and start taking the block jewels off? I kind of want to. 59% block. It's this one. I like that rate. This is block and rage on hit. That's cool. Let's see. This one is kind of troll. It is a lot of stuff, but yeah. This other one. Block chance, defense, stun threshold, and stuff. It's like war cry stuff. Yeah. Where's our other jewel? Did I socket them both in already? No, this is a strength jewel. Okay. What do I care about more? Defenses from shield and stun stuff. Yeah, let's do the stun stuff. I'm about to drop below 50% block or something like that. 55% block? I'm sort of seeing how low we can go with this. Those are some really cool jewels. I did corrupt that one. Got some good stuff on it. Okay. Less block. So my block has come down like 20% today. So I definitely get hit more frequently. But part of the getting hit thing is like, I in a way, I kind of want to get hit a little bit more. To get more rage and more armor and more attack speed. But I don't know. That's right, I want to try Infernal Cry too. Because getting hit more actually busts my offense and defense. I don't mind using a shield and blocking a bit though. Don't really mind that, but I also don't want to be like trolling and like, you know, pulling off something that's going to keep me alive. It's really easy to fix. Just put the stuff back on, put the talents back on, but kind of thinking about rage more right now. Maybe we don't need the other one. Putting the rage one on is maybe good, but maybe not. Maybe don't take the other block off. Just because it has strength on it doesn't. I don't think that makes it really that good. It is cool. Yeah, we don't need that one. Let's leave one of the block ones on instead of that one. I think that one's getting too cute. Yeah. This gem is not good. I just bought that because I needed some block. So now we have 59% chance to block. That's cool. Let's try it out. And have good rings. I might have some good ones for sale, I think. Dude! Look at Shockwaver go, man. Or Showstopper, Shockwaver, that's somebody else. That's an OG right there. He's a naughty boy. The Showstopper popping off, bro. Thinking about my own shockwaves right now. Thank you, man. Pumping us up, dude. That's what I'm talking about, man. Bringing the heat. Alright. I don't want to be putting myself in like a way too reduced defensive situation, but I think we're okay. Let's go to the riverside. Because I want to path down to these towers and buff up this stuff. This tower would also be good though. I feel like maybe I should even prio that. Go through the sulfuric caverns. We only have, there's only one path to this one, so we may as well do it. Then we can buff the rust bowl. I'm not gonna run like the super good maps until we have more juice. Burning ground in the sulfuric caverns. Maybe we'll do bleed in the sulfuric caverns. Let's go, bros. Let's see how this feels. Again, bringing down our block a little bit. I only ever bleed on Sunder, but 10% more damage on Sunder. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. It should be fine. I was gonna try an Infernal Cry again.
You won't escape.
Okay, so block chance has come down like 15%. But again, whenever I get hit, yeah, burning ground in here with the poison in here too would probably not be good. Whenever I get hit, I get, oh sweet, I get attack speed and rage and armor. So I get a lot of damage and stuff. And defense is when I get hit. But you just want to like get hit like the right amount. Like enough for those buffs to be active, then pump you up, but not hit so frequently that you just get roasted. But also, you know, we're not putting as much block on the tree, which means we can put stuff elsewhere. And we're not using as much block on our jewels, so we can also do other cool stuff with jewels, like more rage. So, rage and damage and stuff, you know? And eventually, when I get a perfect jeweler's orb, I'm tempted to just, if I get another one somehow, I'm tempted to just sell it, try to get better gear, which I think is probably more worth, but when I can add another socket to my skills with a perfect one, I'm gonna put bleed, like I'm gonna put bleed chance on my stampede. And then we'll be doing a little bit more bleed with the stampede, and we will also be, we'll be blastifying with sunders that are buffed up too. I'll put extra bleed, like damage on bleeding targets on sunder. That'll be juicy. I think right now I'm using rage to do more damage with my Hammer of the Gods. But I could use rage to do more damage with sunder. And I could even, if I was like spending and getting rage constantly, like a ton, I could do more rage and equals or rage equals damage on my this guy's going ham over there. Even on just thingy. On Stampede. Could be crazy. Because not only do the support gems just let you do more damage and stuff just by adding damage to abilities, they add all these really cool interactions. What's wrong with you? There we go. There we go. I think you put a lot of bleed damage through jewels and stuff. Yeah, I think bleed, you can scale like elemental damage in terms of the ways I can get my character really strong later. Like killing bosses, I think like bleed is one way I could do that if I wanted to stay physical. And I will be close to bleed stuff when I go down to polymathy, so I think when I get a new weapon, that's kind of what's gonna happen, is we're gonna have to go down into polymathy to get the stats to wear the big weapon. And then what hit me so hard there? I think it's just poison and rage degen. But yeah, we'll get the polymathy for the weapon stats to equip it, and then we'll go bleed down there. Because I think how that's gonna work. Or we can do elemental stuff. But yeah. Bleed and Ellie are kind of the ways that you really pop off, I think. So that's a really cool jewel that we found. I like that. That is neato. Can I add another thing to it? Cool. Actually, with bosses, it's nice. You just nuke them and then they bleed out. Nice. Sounds good to me. I mean, if Alka's doing it, then yeah, I mean, it definitely is a thing. I think I'm on the right track with at least my idea. I like the idea of elemental too, though. But I don't think I like it as much as bleed. But we'll see. We'll see what happens to my gear. I did pick up a really kind of insane, like, elemental damage two-hander. It was like 2 Exalt, and I was like, I probably do want to do this at some point, so I just went ahead and snagged it. Just went ahead and picked it up. Crafted on it a little bit. It rolled nice. So now we have a weapon. I think it does, like, if I put it on right now, without scaling into elemental, it'd probably do about the same damage as I already do, so I don't think I'm gonna do it right now. But it's cool that it's there for us. It's cool that it's there. I think, again, my HP bar is moving more than usual, but it looks like it mostly just dying from the Berserk effect. So, I think that's kind of chill. And standing in poison. Yeah, I gotta watch out for that Vol stuff, bro. Gotta watch out for that Vol stuff. It can go big, but yeah. Yeah. It can break your item pretty bad, too. Can Vol Orbs fully delete, or is that only that, that particular, corruption little altar thingy? Jupelli, thank you so much, dude. Pumping us up with the 2 good subs. Thank you, man. Jupelli. My man. I want to go kill all these rares with this shrine real quick, but guys taking their sweet time to die. So I'm stampeding into these. I do kind of wonder if Leap Slam would just be as good. What's happening with the damage here? I don't like it. Gotta bob and weave all the poison on the ground everywhere. Yeah, you also gotta make sure you keep hitting. Because if you ain't hitting, you ain't healing. If you ain't healing, you bleeding out. Your own rage is killing you. It's alright though. We got him. We got him. Definitely not rocking that, like, mapping, just screen clearing AoE. But we still hit kind of hard against the normal mobs. Like, Hammer of the Gods is probably enough to kill most of those big guys. But having a little bit of Sunder in there, I think, is nice, too. But we're already sort of stacking up our stuff for the bleed. We just gotta farm though, because we don't have no money. Don't got no divs. But again, the reason why we don't have divines is because I spent 2 on a very nice helmet, so well worth it. We're still making gains on our gear almost daily, so I don't know if that's gonna happen anymore today, but we'll farm. We'll see what happens. I haven't really sold any big ticket items. I have a couple things that are sitting in my stash right now that I think should sell, but hard to tell. I have to price them down a bit. Okay, good beep. That's crazy that you just found them. I feel like I never find them. But yeah, when I found them, they were off stream. I was running like just a few maps real quick just to like wake up and, you know, move around a little bit in the morning. Walking the tradie or yesterday. And yeah, I dropped a greater, and then a couple packs later dropped a perfect one, and I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. At long last. Yeah, I sold the perfect so I could get some stuff. I'd rather have more graders, I think, at that point. And a leftover divine. So that was pretty good. Pretty nice. Yeah, if you're not running at least 100 rarity, you're sad. Gotcha. That's probably it. Gonna have to shift my gear around a little bit. I like those battle stats, man. I like battle stats. I like pumping my guy up, but you know, eventually you're gonna have like open suffixes, right? And in those open suffixes, you can have rarity, and rarity is a suffix, right? Or is it a prefix? Maybe you can run it. That's a full clear right there. Maybe you can run some rare. Oh, it can go in both. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. I've seen things roll rarity, and it was like it was rarity on it, and then I added a little blue guy to it, and it made it just more rarity. I was like, oh, interesting. Yeah. I've seen that on like rings. Be right back real quick. I've synced it. It's got to juice it up a little bit more, huh? All good, though. Ready to OP? I guess so. I guess so. So that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. So it's like either way, I kind of have... I don't have to, but yeah, I think I do have to go through a boss for this tower. I think there are more things I can get buffed here. I'll just go run this breach, I guess. And then we'll go to the boss and buff this up. But we only have time for like maybe like 1 or 2 more maps tops, so gotta hustle up. We will be back tonight though. Should be fine to stream more tonight. A little blasted last night. Wait, what? Oh. I was like, let's gonna let me equip it, but no. Let's see what we got here. Ellie res, nice. Nice. We don't care about that at all. Should I run this one as a 14? Oh, people like those for, yeah. They probably buy these for 2, don't they? That's why I give it to them. Oh, crap, yeah. Yeah, we should do the giveaway. Did we get it rolling? Yo. Can I change this? It is. Thanks, dude. All right, let's go over there. Archer's popping off, dude. It's popping off. All right, if you guys want to get in to win, now's the time. Now's the time. Get on in there. Yeah, I think we buff. I think either way. Well, I don't know. Maybe we do run this one instead. This is at least irradiated already. Then we have 2, like, there's nothing on them maps. I'd rather kind of buff the ones that have stuff on them already, I guess. Is that the strat? Oh, but I have to go through the corrupted area. And whatever, let's just do this. Let's just do this one. Burning ground. Reduce flask armored guys. Rare mods have a different one. That's... Oh, and extra one as fire? Maybe not. Armored mobs. Let's just do this one. Breach mobs being armored, though, kind of sounds yucky. Here we go.
What is it?
That's what I do. I go in a spot and unlock all the towers. Yeah, but it's like, what do you use to path to the towers? Do you path using using maps that do or do not have stuff on them? Because I feel like if it already has something on it, you should maybe not run that one if you have a chance to choose the one that doesn't have anything on it, because if it doesn't have anything on it, you can kind of get it out of the pool, right? 7? What the heck? Did you mean to give me 7 exalts? There you go. There you go. Almost yoinked his exalts, but not really. Yeah, I think if it already has something on it, you kind of want to like let it stack the stuff. And if there's a map with nothing on it, you want to use that to path to your other maps. Maybe using not even as good maps. And that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because then you pull it out of the pool of maps that can have stuff. And that way you're stacking affixes on a map, right? I think that's kind of makes sense to me. Right? You always run good maps. So even when you're just pathing to something, to the tower, you're running like a juicy map with nothing on it? Is that what you mean? I mean, yeah, because I'll run these 15s if I can. Even on this one. But I mean, I could have run a 14, but... I'll run it. Yeah, sometimes you gotta run the irradiated one. It's just how it is. It is what it is. Wonder if you can stay in AoE to get hit by stuff. There we go. I didn't hit him with the bone shatter. What's going on over here? Bro, you gotta move. You can't be standing around. Some bone shatter in the air. It's not gonna work. Got any good 2 animations for sale? Nothing insane. What level are you? I don't have anything that good right now, I don't think. I could look though. Nothing that crazy, unfortunately. In the mace department. But I might have some like 300 damage top end ones, maybe. Can you not? What are you doing here? Got him. I think I may have even dropped my rarity too. Would I recommend picking up Giant's Blood? I mean, maybe when you can equip weapons. I don't think it's necessarily a strength amount. It's probably like pick it when you can actually, when you know, you can equip your weapon, right? Hey Archer, what are you doing, buddy? Why are you yelling as loud as you can, bud? I think mommy was like, can we not? He's like, can we not do? Mommy was like, can we not do loud time? And he's like, yeah, no, I don't think so. What, man? Oh my gosh, you're in the big lobbies because you're a beast. It's doing matchmaking you with the beast mode players. Oh my gosh. Popping off. Blasted him. Yeah, we're almost done. Then Archer Daddy can play. Party time. Whoosh. And we gotta zone in. Blast our way through this thing. Yeah, you go crazy with your maps. I respect it though. I think I'm more like trying to safely farm XP, which means that we're not doing stuff as juicy sometimes, but we're a little higher level, and then we can run the juicy stuff later, I guess, is kind of the trade-off. There's all kind of different ways to do it, you know? It don't really matter. There you go. He died to the Sunderbleed, good. But I do think that I dropped rarity off of like my helmet maybe or something. I don't remember. May have just had more at some point. But the thing is, like, yeah, maybe we'd be fine, you know? Maybe it would have been fine to just send it. We're sending it now, though. Where them demons at? I'm pinned in. I see a map rare. I don't think the breach rare show up on your map though. That's a big boy. Come on. Come on. Dude? Okay, we're good. He finally bone shattered something. That was interesting. Took a second.
You won't escape.
It's like, brother, you gotta press a button. We just stood there and tanked him, which is great to see. It's only level 79 map, but still, that's a lot of mobs. Just kind of chilled there and tanked them with 60%, just under 60% block. Chilling. Little sketch though. You can add catalyst to the waystones, omens. Right, I haven't gotten into that yet. No omens yet. Alright. This mob is only sometimes a map rare. Yeah, sometimes they are, sometimes they're not, huh? Okay. Oh, wow. So, if this rolls, Fizz, it's huge. It didn't. It rolled 2 to 5 cold damage. Okay. Still a lot of elemental damage. And attack speed and stuff. That's kind of cool. Rip. Rip. Oh, he's gonna start distilling them, dude. He's got new tech. Oh, more XP gain. I like that. Dr. Beep clocking in. So he's back in the lab. Okay. Keep it going. Okay. What did I just throw in my stash tab here? Chimeric Whirl. Yeah, I thought I saw something there too. Yeah, I think that the two extra arrows is kind of something. I thought I saw that. Want this? Yeah, I thought so. I thought I saw a little something there. Doesn't look like it's insane. But maybe a little bit more than that, huh? Alright, you don't want your ring? Alright.
Yes.
Back to the map then. Sorry, boys. Oh, there's the rare up there. Dude. Gotta loot my breach here. Rich. Uh-oh.
I need more time.
Splat. Wait, which little goblin? Want this little T3er? What is demolished? Oh yeah, little guy. Yeah, all the mobs, like everything is, they put a lot of care into this stuff, I feel like. You can tell.
What is it?
The zones and the mobs, everything looks really nice. See if we can finish this one real quick. I mean, we got it done, but I'm gonna go kill the rest of the guys. Alright. Well, the innovations that we made to the build, the adjustments, they don't feel bad. Even though we brought down our block 15% in exchange for basically just better rage. And I changed the pathing of how I deal damage in AoE a bit so that I don't sacrifice attack speed, I actually gain attack speed. And if I wanted even more attack speed, maybe that's what I'll do actually. is instead of just putting a point in AoE, I'll put it in like doing more damage while holding a shield, 1 point, and then the next point, I can put that into 4% attack speed while wearing a shield. And really be schmovin'. And all that's kind of like, I think, along the path. I wonder if I could find a point somewhere.
No chance.
Maybe bring down my max res one more time. I don't know. Or I can just level up. Always a good option. That's gonna be a day or two though. Looks like if we keep it up, we'll level tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe so. Yeah, make sure you guys enter in the giveaway, by the way. If you guys want an early access key. Firing them off, man. A lot of you guys probably already gaming on PoE, but if you're not and you want to be, then get on in there. That's on the Twitch stream, by the way. If you guys are watching on YouTube, that's gonna come over here. Here's a chance at a key. Tainted oil? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think oils are in the game at all, right? I think it's always just the emotions, right? So you're instilling maps with emotions rather than oils, I think. Right? What you guys doing, huh? There we go. So there's 3 for corrupted maps. Huh. Interesting, okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about that one. You'll be on the front line of learning about it for us. Sounds good. 8% energy shield, huh? Alright. Cool. We farmed a little bit, but yeah, I have these items that I'd like to sell. Might have to bump the price down a bit to get them into more like the Exalt range, perhaps. What should we know in our amulet for this build? So I've been doing just block, but now that I'm getting a little stronger, I don't know if I need as much block. So maybe I'll anoint something else. Like I could anoint like this Titanic, stun build up, stun threshold, and 5% strength would be a really nice one. It's just not cheap, I think. You need, you need blue, yellow, pink. And I think the blue one is the expensive one. Oh, look, I can make a... No, I can't. Not yet. Not yet. I think the blue one is the expensive one. Hey. But you can get them here, which is really cool. Blue. So it's, yeah, it's about 20 Exalt to get Despair. Which... Again, might be worth, if I'm looking at that correctly. Make sure you buy the right one. Yeah, Despair, Paranoia, and Guilt. So, 20 Exalt. It would drop my block down to like 50% though, I think. And right now we're like 60. But I did drop my block a bit. I did. Which I think is chill. So far, it's okay. I'm trying to see if there's any other point I could shave off of here. That's not like this, like one of these, which I can't really. Thankfully, I've built my tree, so I need all the stuff I can. What was I thinking though? Right, I was just thinking about maybe doing like 1 point here just to get this. But there's nothing. Like, there's no second point that I have easy access to right now, that's not important, so. Next level up, maybe. Well, you know what we could do? I think I just take this, yeah, let me actually do that. I think we'll be okay if I do this. I think.
I've changed. What is it?
Wait, no, I don't think I can actually. Is it the same effect? No, it's the same effect. I can't get to this without one of these. Yeah, never mind. It's the same thing. It's either I just pick armor or strength, and I went with armor. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're chilling for now. We'll just have to do it next level, I think. Next level, we can get 4% more attack speed if we happen to care. There's nothing, like, within range that's really insane. Close damage is kind of cool. 27% armor is pretty cool. Oh, we'll just take the
Different plan.
area attack damage, maybe. That could work. I can make a 12 feel like a 15 real fast. Oh yeah, how so? In terms of loot or challenge? Both, maybe? Just go RT real quick, bro. Change my whole gear. All right, go ahead and roll that bad boy off, Lance. We got to roll out. We got to roll out. But good work, team. Thanks for a fun stream. We will be back at it again tonight for more games and gains to grind. That'd be the plan. Let's see who's walking away with it. Ms. Bean. All right. You all right, Ms. Bean? Yeah, I don't think we have any other cool points. We have some 2-point stuff, but not any like 3-point stuff. That's our Blade. Big flex on that Prime, man. Pumping us up, dude. Thank you, man. All right, where's Raptor at? Raptor 24. Where you at, bro? Makes the map delirious. No portal, just dropped into hell. Oh, jeez. Cool. The map just is delirious. Cool. Sounds fun. 22 close damage. I think we just keep doing like something like this. A little something like that. I hate having a 1-point laying around. It makes me feel like I need to do something different with my skill setup. But getting both of these is pretty cool, right? Makes me think I need to be doing something else. I don't like 1 point just chilling. You know, more armor if you've been hit recently is pretty potentially good. But then you could also, if you wanted that armor, you just go put the armor right here. Just plop it down right chair on that 27% increased armor all the time. Maybe we will. Even though we're feeling kind of tanky as it is. Let's see, let's make sure everybody... Oh, snap! Raptor! Been on Twitch for years, only second time ever won something. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad we got you hooked up, man. Can you get 650 strength on Warrior? Definitely, yeah. You definitely can. 100%, 100%. How to craft flashy deflection? So what you can do, you can just search for it. Search for flashy. It's around here somewhere. Right here, is this what it is? And then you can just hold Alt and it'll tell you. So it's greed, guilt, greed. It's not an insane talent, but it's like, it's really cheap. So, just slapped it on there. Just slapped it on there. All right, well, we'll just go back here. For now. That's about as good as it's gonna get for now, I think. That'll do, that'll do. All right, boys. I will see you guys later tonight. We will keep on pumping. Get this warrior some more gains. And, probably get a little closer to a level, mostly just farming currency. But either way, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you then. Peace.
changed it.